We're back again, and I know you guys are probably sick of us. It is like
We don't care.
2 a.m. Like, he doesn't have to go to work until 3 p.m., and I'm off for the week. I just need a relaxation, and I'm looking, well, I won't even say that, but basically, I'm going through a lot of things, but we did want to come on here and touch on something that's very near and dear to our hearts, and that is that we have been married for 6 months.
Mm-hmm. We went to our hometown over the weekend, and we were just basically going down there just to, chill out, just kind of get away from where we're at now. Just kind of get away from there for the weekend. Mm-hmm. And on the way there, my lovely wife had acknowledged that the day that we were traveling was you said the 17th. And I was like, no, baby, today's the 18th. And we was like halfway there, it was like, oh yeah, it is the 18th.
And you guys have to realize we got married on
October 18th.
The 18th, yes.
We got married on October 18th. And it was on a Saturday.
And the same place where we were going.
The same place where we were going. And I had noticed that, I was like, wait a minute, this is April. Excuse me, I said, baby, we've been married for 6 months now. And we're going back to our hometown where we got married at.
I thought I said that.
Well, I thought about it. Then you said it.
I said these things. He thought that, but I said that.
But once I actually corrected her that it was the 18th, that's when she started putting the puzzles together and be like, oh, we're going back to the same place where we got married at, and it's actually 6 months from it. I said, yeah, you're right. It is. Because the fact that, that day changed my life for the better. Because the fact that, we just got done watching the video of our ceremony, and it just, I cried then at the ceremony, and I almost shed a tear while, when I was watching it, because just the fact that it was 6 months ago that my life changed for the better. And I wouldn't have it no other way. This is my love of my life. We may not get along at times, but that's the best, because we always find a way to make things work, no matter what. And that's what marriage is all about, because there's no perfect marriage. Let's get this out of the way. There's no perfect marriage.
And trust me, we're not relationship experts. We've only been married, like I said, for 6 months. We've been together almost 4 years. But, we live enough life to know. And just from advice that we hear from other married couples too, is that, there is no perfect relationship. There's going to be compromised marriages. The one word of advice that I always get from almost every married couple is, first of all, just to cherish and respect each other, but that marriage is one huge compromise. Everything is going to be a compromise, because you have to realize, I am one person. I'm Ariel. He's Terrence. We both come into the relationship and we are one, but we both have our own brains. We both have our own mindsets. We both have the ways that we were raised. We both have our own experiences and things that have brought us to the point where we're married. So we're going to both have maybe differing opinions, and it's good because we're both Christians and we both love God, and so we can actually pray about the decisions and hopefully get on the same page with it, and have it mesh in that way. But you're still two different people. You have two different brains. You have two different mindsets, and we're both very strong-minded people, so we both want to get our points across. Sometimes we're not that nice about it. Sometimes we do raise our voices, but we are quick to apologize to each other. We are quick to forgive each other. We are quick to not go to sleep mad at each other. I don't think there's ever a night there's nights that it'll go late, but we never really go to sleep without resolving an issue and without actually making up, and we go to sleep in the same bed. I don't think there's been one time that we've slept apart, maybe once, that we've slept apart when we may have been upset with each other, but I think that one time we did, and I think I just fell asleep in here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always fall asleep on the couch. And sometimes he usually will just have me go get into bed, but he knows it's hard to wake me up.
But, we just want to actually tell you guys that, we love each other. I wouldn't change anything in the world about her at all. I mean, I felt that she has their ring on her finger for a reason. And the
And
fact
so
that,
does he.
like she said before, we may not agree on a lot of things because we're both strong-minded people, but we always compromise at the end of the night to realize I was wrong or she was wrong to make our relationship better. And like I said before the beginning of the video, 6 months ago, everything changed my life. Yeah, we've been together for 4 years, but once I said I do in front of our family, in front of our God, and friends and stuff, that would make a difference. Because now I have to put my ego to a side for a little bit. I may come across a little blunt, because that's how I am. But it's just the fact that I have to learn to compromise because she's not the type of person I am that would take a lot of different things. I would come in with a different way. That she would come with me with a different way. So we're learning that in the 6 months, and the next 6 months will be a year. And like I said, I would never change anything. Yeah, I'm just happy to be with you no matter what. And I love you dearly. Wouldn't change nothing. My best friend, my better half, my rock, my salvation, everything. And I wouldn't change it.
See, this is exactly how he gets into trouble. No, I'm just joking. But I would not change anything either. I mean, I would have never imagined. I mean, you have to realize, we went to middle school and high school together. We knew each other. We lost contact. We got back in contact after going through hell, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say a bad word, but I mean, we went through hell with a lot of our relationships and just experiences, things that we had to go through to really prepare ourselves for each other. I mean, it really did prepare us to cherish and truly love each other and to respect each other, because, when you're in a relationship and you're not respected and you're not valued, it can become very easy to try to bring that into the next relationship. And, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's learning from those mistakes and forgiving each other and moving forward with those things that will just really, get you going there. But, it's a blessing, and I too would not change a thing. Everything about this man makes him who he is, and everything about this man makes me love him even that much more, because he has a good heart on him. He loves people. He loves to get people together. He loves to have a good party and to have a good time, but he loves to do those things with me, and that's what makes it really, really worthwhile and different. And I wouldn't change anything either. And I still get butterflies when he calls me. I still get butterflies when I hear him. He gets off late, so when I hear him turning that key, and I can just, my little wheels in my brain just get going like, oh my God, my Prince Charming, my king of my castle is here, and I get to spend another day, another night with him. So, but yeah, I do. I get excited, and I get excited even just when he calls me, or, he's everything to me, and that's the way it's supposed to be. So, I mean, if you have a relationship, that's how it should feel. Mm-hmm. You're not going to feel like happy and rosy and butterflies 24/7. But at some point during the day, you should feel, okay, this is my person. I'm connected to this person. I love this person. You should feel valued. You should feel respected. You should be in a relationship where you feel that way. And if not, hold out for it, Mm-hmm. It's worth it. We didn't, I mean, at the time, right before me and Terrence got together, I prayed and I was like, okay with basically, whatever God would do, but just, I would just be by myself. I felt that I would just be by myself for a period of time or forever. I was content with that, and I was okay with that. And you have to get to that point where you're okay, so that, if God does have a person for you, that he can allow that person to come into your life and be all that they're supposed to be to you. But you know that you're in that healthy space and that you're ready for it. So, yeah. That's all I got.
She said it.
Well, I think that's it.
That is. We'll see you guys in another 6 months.
Yeah, we got other stuff to do tonight.
She trying to keep it PG, but I don't know about but for myself. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Bye.